So, in order to work in Android, first we need permissions. Okay, permissions they are all on the Android manifest. So, in this case, we are going to need these permissions here. Okay. Also, let's put also another one. Let's put also find location. Depending on the version of Android, it's better to have that. Okay, so we need the Bluetooth. We need the Bluetooth administration. The Bluetooth administration let us, if you only have the Bluetooth, we could not like make new connections. Okay, we just could use the connection that were available. With the Bluetooth, that doesn't make a lot of change. Okay, with the Bluetooth admin, we can like turn it on, turn it off, and make new connections. So we need both of them. Okay, if you want in your program, you can like, for example, make the connection by the settings of Android, and then just make the application to send commands. Okay, that's fine also. And also we need course location and find location. Why do we need location if you work with Bluetooth? That's on API, I think 8, they made it mandatory, because with the Bluetooth, if you know the Bluetooth, we can know where the user is located. Because if you know, we can detect the power of the signal, and with the power we can determine more or less what's his position. Okay. Normally indoor location, normally they are done with BLE, is low energy Bluetooths. You put like 3 in a room, and probably you do a triangulation with the power between them, you can know where the person is. Okay, so that's why we need the location as well. Okay, Android has 2 libraries for work with Bluetooth. They have the one that I will show here, and they have another one for work with Bluetooth low energy. Okay. Since the device, they said to me what device is. They sent to me. It's like RS. I don't know the name. I didn't see anything that is showing that it's going to work with BLE. Okay. So just devices that are really low energy can work with this library. So I put the code for generic Bluetooth for you. Okay. So we need this permissions, and here on we are going to have 2 activities. Okay, just a main activity and a connected activity. Okay, the main activity, the idea is what? To have the basic concepts of interacting with the Bluetooth. So we can turn it on and off. We can set visible or not, and we can connect. How does this work visibility? Normally devices like phones are not kept visible because phones make the connection. So they make the connections so they're visible. Normally devices that are made for connection are always visible. For example, headphones, Bluetooth headphones. Normally, turn it on. If it doesn't make the connection, it's keeping being visible to everyone, being in discoverable state. Okay? Probably your device for the robot is on this mode, visible on mode. Okay? So everybody can make a connection with it. When it makes the connection, now you close this visible part. Okay? And the connection will make the connection with the device. Okay? In this case here, main activity. So just basic interface, okay? And then on the device, we need to, on the crash, to initialize the Bluetooth, okay? For the Bluetooth, we need an UUID. UUID is unique universal identifier, okay? It's just like a bundle of hexadecimal code. This hexadecimal code you identify the device per se, okay? And also you have normally a number, name also, okay? But is this identifier the most important for the connection? But how am I going to work this identifier with my robot? You're going to get the data sheet of it, and probably going to have one idea for that, okay? It's like normally it's a generic serial one, okay? But I never use this, okay? So you need to detect, make the connection, okay? Also, we need to determine if we can have the permission to access its location, okay? Normally, some permissions on Google, it asks more than once on Android. It asks one time when you install it, and also when you use it. For example, normally on your application, it starts like, oh, the application, don't know the name, it's asking for the location. It asks to use the Bluetooth and so on. So this is for asking to open dialog to the user to say, oh, I am allowing to access my location. Okay? Also, we have here the toggle button checked to turn it on or off the Bluetooth. Okay? And also to toggle the visible. So, to make it on and make it discoverable. So, others can connect to it. Okay, no problem. So, it will be for 10 seconds. This time here is on seconds. So, and the connection button that you try to connect to a device that we recall the name. Okay? All of this is done by this Bluetooth manager. Okay? And we are implementing here the Bluetooth callbacks. So we make everything from Bluetooth manager to ask for stuff, and then we implement the Bluetooth callback to get the results. Okay? This Bluetooth callback have when it's get connected, when it's discoverable, and when we receive it data. So here on the main activity, we implement this on Bluetooth Connect. So if you get connected, we go to a second screen, so you can share the data. Okay, so it's divided into 2 screens, one to send the data and one for connection. On discover mode, we can check if it's discoverable and if it's connectable or not connectable. Okay, just to change the button state. So if it's not visible anymore, it will set false, and the spinner and button connect will be invisible. And if it's true, it's set the opposite way. And this on permission result is what? The application is asked for the user. Oh, I'm going to use the Bluetooth. I'm going to access the location of the user. When it says, OK, you can, or no, you cannot. If it says, OK, permission granted, you're going to go permission granted. If not, you're going to request it again. Because if you don't have this permission, you cannot use the application. So you're going to be like lame and be asking for the user again and again and again, okay? Sometimes, just for you to know, when you ask for permission more than once, Android block it and doesn't allow to have more dialogues asking for it again, okay? You need to, or you have two options with that. One, you can uninstall the application and install again to ask for again the permission. The other option is to go on the settings of the application. That there you can also set it okay for the permissions, okay? You have these two options. You cannot do anything else by the code, okay? And we have here the on activity result that you receive on. The Bluetooth is on, if it's off, it's discovered listened, and if it's cancelled, okay? Just to change the status of the buttons. So, when it's connected, when you press here connect and is able to make the connection, when it's able to make the connection, when it finds another device that's turning on and has this UID and name here, okay? So, it goes to the second screen, that's connected activity. That's pretty simple. You just have one edit text that you can type a string here, and when you press send, it's going to send to the robot or anywhere else, okay? Probably on your application, you're going to substitute this for like buttons, like to go front and go back and so on, okay? To, when you say button, you create a string and send to the robot, okay? And on the connect activity, we are going to start reading data. So any data that gets also from the robot, you're going to read it. And it's going to just put a toast message. Okay. And to send data, you just call it send data. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Most of the functions are all implemented here on the Bluetooth Manager. It's like a big class. Okay. That implements all the details about work with the Bluetooth. Okay. So it has the ID, the search name, everything to work. The most important part is the Bluetooth socket that can be used as the socket open this tunnel that you can stream data between your phone and the robot. Okay. One thing also about the project. You're going to need a real Android device for it to work, okay? So, if you don't have a real device, ask the, I don't know the name of the teacher that's the coordinator of the course, but they have like, I think 5 or 6 devices, okay, that you can use if you need, okay, if you don't have your own. They can lend for you, okay? Because the emulator does not emulate the Bluetooth. You can even turn it on your Bluetooth on your computer, but you not make the connection with another device. It can simulate, for example, says the Bluetooth is on. I can put it visible and everything, but I cannot make connections. So it's like kind of like fake Bluetooth. So it doesn't really work, the emulator Bluetooth. So you need a real device. Okay. So even though I can turn it on, and I can try to make a connection, but it will not connect to anything, okay? Okay. I'm also going to put for you another project for you, okay? For if you want to have a basis for Android, okay, for Bluetooth, is the one that Bluetooth chat is also another application, but this one comes from Android, okay? Android documentation, they have created this Bluetooth chat. Just application, make the connection and chat between both devices, okay? I also going to, here we have a little report saying practically everything that I said now, but I type it a little bit. So the documentation of all the classes that are on this project of the Bluetooth, okay, so I have it out. And just this document doesn't have the part of the permission, so I did put this here just about the permission because I created this PDF and then I lost my Word document, so I couldn't edit to put more information in it. So, but is in this second document, okay? So the idea is for you to build the final project that's of 80% of your grade. Is to build this application that you control the robot, okay? So the base aspect, go front, go left, just the basic functionalities, okay? So you need to be able to connect and to send commands to the robot, and you need to send to me a zip file with the project and just a report in PDF naming the group. You can do a group of 2 or 3, okay? 2 or 3 persons per group. Also, the main parts of your code and your screens of your application. How are you going to send this to me? I'm going to put here, just after we finish here, also PDF, just like I did with this graded exercise, the other exercise that's 20% of the grade. I'm going to create a link on Dropbox. Let me open this. You don't need to have a Dropbox account. You just drag files here, okay? Probably zip everything, will be easier, okay? You put everything on a zip and you add it here. Let me just put one and just first to see, okay. And then you type your name and email, okay? Best for you for the name, type the last name of everyone on your group, and on email just one, okay? Just your email, okay? Okay, good. Any questions? Okay, I'll leave the rest of the class for you to finish the first one exercise. Okay, if you have any trouble, I will also put on the README of GitHub. I'll put my email contact if you need to send it to me. Okay, if you have any questions and anything. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I